What is up guys, Stark here. I am back for another Fate video, and in today's video we are taking a look at some of the new news that was released on the game recently. Now we still are in the middle of the Fate Apocrypha event, and all of the raids have concluded, but don't forget to make sure you farm up enough materials to get the copies of Sieg for his Noble Phantasm. So yeah, make sure you don't, the raids are gone, but the event's still going on, so make sure you guys are still playing. Other than that though, it is a refresh on the month, so we have the item shop's going to update for May, and we'll have the Great Knight medals, the Dragon Fangs, and the Stakes of Wailing Knights available for your daily tickets. I'm pretty happy the stakes are still there because I need to finish maxing out Ereshkigal, so that's pretty awesome, and Great Knight medals are also very useful. At least for me, I need a lot of those as well. So yeah, item shop refresh, so definitely go ahead and buy the items in there that you need. So, your summoning tickets and your EXP items and all of that. And then we also do have one other bit of news. Now, this will be a very short video, I guess, but we have the Interlude Campaign Part 5 that has been released. And 6 new characters have interludes. 3 of those will be stories, and 3 of those will be like upgrades for characters. So first up, let's scroll down a little bit here to the first character. It's going to be Brynhild. Now she will have her skills being ranked up, or one of her skills anyway. And that is going to be her Hero's Assistant skill. So this will go from the C rank to the C++ rank. And what it originally did was increase the critical star gather rate for 3 turns for 1 ally, and heal that ally. And that's a pretty good skill on its own, nothing wrong with that, but it does get a really good buff in my opinion, and it makes Brynhild a lot better and very more viable for support. And it'll also gain the effect to increase that ally's critical strength for 3 turns at 40%, and it will also increase the rate at which they will gather stars. So in the original version it was a 600% increase, and on the updated version it'll be a 3000% increase. So that is obviously a very big difference in her skills, and you do get the increase to your critical strength as well. And the heal remains the same at 3000 HP at level 10. So yeah, this skill gets a pretty big buff, and I would really like to see what Hero's Assistance like A+ does. Might be in the game, but if this is only a C++ and it's this good, imagine what it could be at a higher rank. Next up we have Drake, who will be one of the characters that has just a story update for their interlude, as well as Ozzy. Ozzy will have a story update. And then we have the Caster of the Nightless City, who will have a skill update. So this is going to be on her Guts skill, and it'll be the Anti-Hero A. This will apply Guts 1 time over the course of 5 turns to herself, as well as decreasing the attack for a single king enemy for 1 turn. So not a bad skill. You have a self-Guts there, and you can decrease the attack of specific enemies, but it will get buffed up a little bit, and it will become the Anti-Hero Speech EX, and her stuff stays the same as it did, and it'll only gain 1 extra effect, but it's not a bad one. So you'll be able to apply Guts to the rest of your team 1 time over the course of 2 turns, and they will revive with 500 HP. So it's a small addition, but it can be very beneficial. So when you use the skill, your entire team will get Guts. So, that's going to be an AoE Guts skill that could be very helpful, especially on like Noble Phantasm turns, or something where your character is going to die and you can get it on your entire team. So very helpful, and I think it's a pretty good buff. So far both skills have been very good increases in my opinion. Next up we have Leonardo da Vinci, who will have an upgrade to her Noble Phantasm as opposed to one of her skills. And originally her Noble Phantasm will deal heavy damage to all enemies that ignores defense, as well as decreasing the critical rate for all enemies by 10% for 3 turns, and on her overcharge effect it will increase her Noble Phantasm strength. Now everything stays the same, it just has a buff to the overall percentages, so her damage will go up and the critical rate decrease for all enemies will also go up to 30% for 3 turns. So it's just buffing what she already has. There's no new effects there, but it is a nice upgrade, and AoE casters are pretty good as well, so being able to get an increase in damage will certainly help them out because they do naturally low damage to begin with. So overall, I think this is a good batch of upgrades. I do think Brynhild gets the best of all of the upgrades in this batch. and it's really good because she's coming out relatively soon. Next up, though, we do have Suzuka Gozen, who will also have an upgrade to her story for One-Sei Court. And that's it. So, quick little news video, nothing too crazy here. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit and show you guys the upgrades. But as I was saying, Brynhild does come out relatively soon, and she'll come out with a new character, Sigurd. So, yeah, it's a very good time, very convenient. If you do have Brynhild, then go ahead and try and max her out. If not, then she is coming around relatively soon, so if you did want her, then you should be able to, or hopefully be able to get her. So that's it, guys. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I have the links below to my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord. Feel free to check those out, and I'll see you guys next time.